Bradley Walsh. For decades, that name has meant laughter, warmth, and joy to millions across Britain. Whether he's cracking jokes on The Chase, sharing heartfelt moments with his son Barney on Breaking Dad, or charming audiences with that cheeky grin, Bradley has always felt like family. The kind of man who could make you smile even on your worst day. But behind that famous smile, a storm has quietly been brewing. Recently, emotional reports revealed heartbreaking news. The beloved entertainer has been diagnosed with a serious medical condition, a diagnosis that has left his wife, Donna Derby, in tears and fans across the nation devastated. For years, Bradley has been unstoppable, the kind of man who seems to run on laughter alone, always up early, always giving his all, whether he's filming, hosting, or joking with a contestant who just answered something wildly wrong. His energy has been his signature. But lately, that spark began to flicker, just enough for fans to notice. On screen, he looked more tired than usual. There were moments when his smile seemed slower to appear, when he'd pause just a little longer before delivering a punchline. To most, it looked like exhaustion. After all, Bradley's schedule would make anyone tired. But to those closest to him, it was something more. According to insiders close to the family, doctors delivered news that hit them like a thunderbolt. Bradley was told to slow down immediately, to take his health seriously, to rest. For Donna, those words were like watching the world tilt. She's always been his anchor, his calm, his balance, the one who makes sure he takes a breath when life spins too fast. But this time, it was her who needed the strength. She broke down, one friend revealed quietly. When the doctor began explaining what was happening, she couldn't hold it in. She just held his hand and cried. The couple, married since 1997, have faced the highs and lows of fame together, but nothing like this. Their love story has always been one of laughter and loyalty. They're the kind of pair who still look at each other like they're in on a secret joke the rest of us don't know. But now, that bond is being tested like never before. Donna has stepped fully into the role she's always played best, the quiet strength behind the man everyone loves. She's canceled her public appearances, turned down events, and devoted herself entirely to supporting Bradley through his treatment and recovery. A close friend shared, "She's there at every appointment. She doesn't let him go through a single moment alone. Even when she's breaking inside, she smiles for him, because that's who she is, loyal, loving, fierce." And through it all, Bradley is doing what he does best, finding light in the darkness. Despite the diagnosis, he refuses to lose his humor. Friends say he's been cracking jokes in waiting rooms, teasing nurses, and telling Donna that he's just taking an extended holiday, doctor's orders. That laughter, that refusal to give in, is what's carried him through every challenge in his life, and it's carrying him now. But make no mistake, this battle has changed him. It slowed him down, made him reflect on what really matters. These days, Bradley is spending quiet mornings at home with Donna, long walks in the countryside, evenings filled with laughter, and the occasional cup of tea with old comedy reruns that remind him where it all began. There's something almost poetic about it. The man who gave Britain so many smiles now finding healing in the simple moments. And then there's Barney, their son, his best friend, his partner in laughter. The two have shared unforgettable adventures on Breaking Dad, from road trips to heart-to-heart talks that showed the world their incredible bond. Now, Barney has become his father's pillar of strength. "Barney's been amazing," said a family friend. "He's the one lifting Bradley's spirits. When things get tough, he's right there, reminding him that this isn't the end of the road, just another chapter." And the love between the three of them, Bradley, Donna, and Barney, has only grown deeper through this journey. It's the kind of love that can't be scripted or staged, the kind that holds you when the world feels too heavy to stand. But even with the strength of his family, the emotional toll has been immense. Donna, especially, has been deeply affected. Those who've seen her recently say she's often wiping away tears when talking about her husband. She's admitted to close friends that the thought of life without his laughter is unbearable. "He's the love of her life," one insider shared. "They've been through so much together, and she's holding on tighter than ever. Every day, she tells him the same thing: we'll get through this together." And fans, oh, the fans have been pouring their hearts out. Across social media, messages of love, encouragement, and support flood in daily. Thousands have shared how much Bradley has meant to them over the years. One wrote, "Bradley's laughter helped me through some of my darkest days. Knowing he's unwell breaks my heart, sending all my love to him and Donna." Another said, "You can just see how much they love each other. It's beautiful, and it makes this news so much harder." In a world where fame often feels fleeting, Bradley's connection to people has always been real. He doesn't just make you laugh, he makes you feel. His kindness, his humility, his authenticity have made him a national treasure. And that's why this moment feels so personal, because for so many, Bradley Walsh isn't just a TV star, he's part of the family. But here's the beautiful truth. Even in the hardest times, love has a way of shining through. Donna's devotion, Barney's encouragement, the nation's unwavering support. It's a reminder that even when life throws its toughest challenges, laughter and love still have power. Bradley's always been known for his strength, not just in his work ethic, but in his spirit. And if there's one thing he's taught us over the years, it's that joy is worth fighting for. So as he takes this time to heal, the nation waits, not in fear, but in faith. Faith that the man who's made us laugh for decades will soon return to our screens, smiling that same familiar smile, stronger than ever. Because legends don't fade, they rest, they recover, and then they make the world laugh all over again. And until that day comes, the love surrounding Bradley and Donna will continue to light the way, a reminder that even in the darkest chapters, there's always hope and a reason to smile.